Get this party started. I got the music playing loud. How you like my outfit? I have to say I'm kinda proud. I got my dancing shoes on, and I'm feeling dangerous.
Hey, it is so good to see you. Hey, if you're new to this channel, my name is Richard. I'm an entrepreneur as well as a high performance coach. Apologize for the light, it's very early in the morning and the sun is rising on the east side. Now, I want to make this video for you today and give you 5 actionable tips on exactly how I went from a broke university student at UCLA to building a multiple 6-figure business within the 6 months immediately after graduation. Recently, my business crossed over the $200,000 a year mark, and by no means am I trying to flex. This is just a video because I know when I was a broke university student, I was lost. I didn't have a business that was up and coming. I failed 3 businesses. I wanted some tactical tips on how to go ahead and get that business up and coming. So regardless of whether you're already succeeding, hey, that's awesome, or you're on the other side and you're just like me, starting off in business a few years back, I hope this video serves you. Right now, I gotta get my day started, cook up some breakfast after deep work, so come on, let's go.
I don't care if you don't wanna do all the things that I do.
So breakfast today is very simple. It's just blueberries as well as 3 hard-boiled eggs. Go a little higher on the protein, a little shorter on all those different kinds of sugars. And the whole intention behind this breakfast is I want to increase my protein content while keeping everything else relatively low, right? I don't want to overload myself with too many carbohydrates early in the morning. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to think properly during my morning deep work sessions. So gonna crush this breakfast. Then we got a couple more hours of work and meetings. And today is really exciting because we actually are opening up with the gyms. So I'll see you in a little bit. It'd be good for you to come on a Zoom call with her and then we'll record that whole recording. We could even shoot to do that on Monday.
Pretty easy to kind of read across this table, see how we've done every week.
Of everything that's going on, they need something else.
Let me, I'm pulling up the Harris report so I can tell you kind of which ones.
Alrighty, so just finished up with about 2 hours of meetings. Meetings are a little bit heavy on Fridays as in addition to running my own company, I'm also the chief of operations of a multi-7-figure online business coaching company. And we've been going through a lot of pains and difficulties in regards to our paid media, Facebook ads, but we're not gonna get into that because right now I wanna give you the first high performance lesson. It all starts first with the fundamental concept of not asking for permission. I immediately took action on the first idea because I recognize that you gain experience through failure, right? And you have to fail and start things before you can actually get to success. And so stop watching all these drop shipping YouTube videos, stop watching all these make money online stuff. Take action on an idea that you already have, implement that because you're gonna learn so much more from that. Hey, I hope that was helpful to you so far. I got 4 lessons after this for you, so come on, let's go.
I don't mind if you need to figure some things out by yourself. As long as you're committed.
Boom! How good does that look? Let's see.
Somebody else.
Alrighty, so for lunch today, it's very simple. We have salad greens with an apple, with chicken breast, balsamic vinegar, as well as olive oil, so very nutritious. And while I chow down on this lunch, one thing that we always do, we're always going to be listening to the Born to Impact podcast. I'm very big on consuming limited content that can keep you in an elevated state. If you have not listened to this podcast, Born to Impact, 2 of my mentors, Joel Marin and Kilmo Dan Long, are co-founders of this podcast, and every single week they invite incredible guests. Right now I'm listening to the one with Cody Sperber, the most recent one that has come out, and they talk about real estate and real estate investing and the mindset behind achieving success within that field. So I'll put a link in the description. Make sure you check out that podcast when you're done with this video, and I'm gonna eat lunch right now. Alrighty, so it is currently noon, sharp, exactly at 12 p.m. And right now I'm actually going to be hopping into preparing for a coaching call that I have later today. I have the high performance training program, which is the main coaching program that I have. And then for my advanced students, once a month I hop on a live coaching call with them in high performance mastery. And this is one of those monthly coaching calls today. I always want to make sure I completely over deliver for my mastery students. And so I'm going to be doing a couple hours of prep before that call happens later on. So gotta get to work. Let's do it.
Don't wanna lose.
And that is going to wrap up my preparation for the coaching call. And right now it is 1 p.m. and I'm about to be doing something that I have not done in the past 4 months. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. As locations and businesses are starting to open up, let's go outside, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. My friends, there's still a virus going out. Be safe, masks on, right? Let's go.
Get this party started. I got the music playing loud. How you like my outfit? I have to say I'm kinda proud.
Don't worry, I'm taking off my mask, but we are allowed to take off the mask when we're walking outside in public areas. So I want to give you the second high performance lesson when it comes to building and starting a successful business. And this goes for any kind of business, and it's this. You have to accept the fact that you're gonna fail, and the methodology I want you to remember is to fail fast. Because what happens is every time you make a mistake, every time you have a business failure, no matter how big or small, you're gonna start learning lessons. And these lessons are what are ultimately gonna stack and enable for you to actually have that successful business. I personally failed over 4 businesses before leading to my first successful one, which is my high performance coaching business, right? But the reality is every single one of those failures taught me a lesson that got me one step closer. If it wasn't for those failures, I would not have had the short success that I've experienced thus far. So number 2, fail fast, and let's keep on going. So the big reveal is here. So apparently the gyms are back open in Toronto. It's been a long time coming. It's been 120 days since the last time we've been able to train appropriately here. And I'm so excited to start picking up the pace again. So deadlifts today. Today's gonna be a pull workout. Let's have a good workout.
Don't wanna lose, yeah, lose, yeah. I wanna be the one. Don't wanna lose, yeah, lose, yeah. I wanna be the one. I wanna be somebody for you that makes your heart run wild. I wanna turn you on, 'cause lately I've been feeling like there's somebody you'd rather hide from. Don't wanna lose.
Completed an incredible pull workout. One of the first pull workouts here in Toronto. Finally back in the gym. We gotta get back home because I gotta get ready for coaching call. Alrighty, so I got about a 20-minute walk, and I wanna give you the third high performance lesson when it comes to getting started and succeeding and scaling up that little business. And it's this, resourcefulness. You must practice resourcefulness. And what I mean is, whenever you start any kind of business, you need capital, right? If you're gonna go into e-commerce or drop shipping or anything related to internet marketing and selling physical products, you're gonna need to spend money on Facebook ads, YouTube ads. If you're gonna get into the coaching industry, which is the industry that I'm in, chances are you're gonna have to hire a coach, hire a mentor, right? Join a coaching program. That's gonna cost you a couple $100 to a few $1,000s. Even if you wanna start a YouTube channel, the kind of channel that I have, right? You have to spend a couple $100s and invest into a nice camera. So the whole big idea behind this is whenever you start any kind of venture, you're gonna need some kind of capital. And in order to be resourceful, you might have to work a couple odd jobs. So when I was in university, I actually charged Lime scooters, put a couple B-roll shots right there. I got paid $5 to pick up the scooter, take it up to my apartment, and stick it in a charger so I could charge it up. And I did that every single night. I would pick around 5-10 scooters, make $25 to $50 every single night, but that was the only way to generate capital. So if you're gonna start any kind of venture, understand you're gonna need to get resourceful. You might have to work a 9-to-5 job, you might have to pick up that part-time job, but with that capital comes the opportunity to spend and invest into your business. I hope that's helpful for you. Alrighty, so just touched back in home, picked up really freaking good Cali burrito from Wilbur, Mexicana, and we're gonna crush this dinner. Early dinner, it's 3:30 p.m. right now, but it's okay. Got a coaching call about an hour. Crush this right now, and I'll see you on that coaching call.
Go and grab some air now. I try to pick myself up. Nothing's wrong with me.
Alrighty, so it is currently 4:29 p.m., 1 minute before we hop into the mastery coaching session. I'm just doing my final preparation here on my little podium before we jump into this live coaching call. We're gonna be going over overcoming burnout, overcoming the afternoon slump, right? During 1 to 3 p.m., we get into that huge slump of decreased energy. I'm gonna be coaching my students through that. We're gonna be hopping in this coaching call right now. Let's go. High performance mastery session. What is going on, my friends? We got Manab. Giancarlo, what's going on, my brother? Hey Jessica, I hope all of you are doing well. What was one thing from the past 7 days that we can celebrate with you? Alrighty, I just had an incredible coaching session. Man, so grateful for my mastery students, for all the mastery students who are getting loads of value from the program. Just wanna let all of you know how grateful I am for you. Right now I wanna give you the 4th high performance lesson on what it takes to start a business, right? And if there's any kind of business that you wanna start that is remotely involved with social media, I need to tell you that is so important. Here's the lesson. it is so important to build a personal brand. I vividly remember when I was a third year in university, I knew, look, regardless of what it is I do when I graduate, personal brand is kind of the new resume of our generation. What do you do whenever you hear of someone and someone of influence? What's the first thing you do? You probably look them up on Instagram, right? You look them up online, you look to see if they have any social media channels. And the reality is, when it comes to validation, when it comes to seeing your personal brand, that is actually what gives you credibility. It may sound kind of superficial, but nevertheless, a personal brand is a direct connection in which you're able to leverage digital media to reach more people. My YouTube channel has over 100,000 YouTube subscribers, and I'm able to have a personal relationship with thousands of people, even though it's too difficult if I were to have a 1-hour conversation with every single one of you, right? But because I'm able to speak with you directly on this video, that's how I'm able to have that personal relationship with you. As you build a personal brand, regardless if you want to be a coach, a consultant, you want to sell any kind of product in the future, if you are the face of that product, your personal brand is going to be absolutely necessary. I got one more high performance lesson for you right now, but I actually got to jump into my Friday night Bible study right now with a couple guys. So let's jump into Bible study. Yo, what is going on, my dudes? Man, that's a lot of hard work. That is a lot of hard work.
Encourage us and strengthen us to water those seeds, God, and that they would land in fertile soil. I read every email that you send out, and I've implemented many of your teachings, and I've had phenomenal results with them. And
oh, no way. That's awesome. So long story short, I've been leading a Bible study with two other of my closest friends, Maddie and Newton, who are both based in Toronto as entrepreneurs. And the crazy thing is, 6 months ago when I moved to Toronto, I was on a plane from Florida to Toronto, and I specifically moved to Toronto, outside, all the way from Los Angeles to the other side of North America, because I had a job opportunity as a chief of operations for my boss, Vince Delmonte. I just give so much praise. I'm so grateful to the Lord. And this actually transitions into my 5th lesson as to getting started in your business, and it's that you have to invest into some form of mentorship, right? For myself, I networked my way to meeting Joel Mary and Vince Delmonte, and I worked for them for free to learn. However, that took over a year to build a relationship. If you want to move faster, buying courses, buying coaching is the way to go. I have personally invested so much, about $14,000 in the past 6 months, to my own personal growth through hiring business coaches who have taught me the skills of sales, media buying, and a whole other different kinds of skill sets, because I realized, look, I could try another year and network my way there, or I could just hire them, pay them, give them money to teach me exactly what I need to learn to take it to the next level. And I just want to let you know that if you're interested by any means in how to become more productive, this coming Saturday, I'm actually going to be leading a high performance coaching live masterclass. I'm going to be showing you a couple different strategies on how you can double your productivity, take off at least 10 hours of your working week, and it's completely free for you to attend. All you need to do is click that first link down in the description, and you can go ahead and sign up. Every single time we have them, there's a couple hundred people that show up, and it's always a blast. And right now, I'm actually gonna go ahead and buy my plane ticket back home, one-way ticket to Los Angeles, because my 6-month traveler's visa is actually ending here in Toronto by the end of this month. And so I'm gonna be heading back home. I never really acknowledge this, but I just wanna let you know how grateful I am for you, for sticking around, for watching these videos to the end, and for investing into me the same way that I'm so invested into you. Cannot wait to see you in the next coming week's video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new here. And until next time, stay sharp, stay focused, and go crush it.